By the way, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of drummers using this technique with their fingers on the drums. And it's tough. If you do it for a long time, your fingers start to really burn from the friction. But I don't see anybody doing it that long.
I'm broken! Broken.
it smelled like death. I told my friends they should go home. I could be alone. And it was fucked up. I opened up all the windows and all the shades to let in as much light as I could. And they're still open. I haven't closed them. Sometimes I do feel broken. I feel so broken. I don't know how to change it. I try. I push myself. I push myself to go out. Michael was playing up the street like fucking 4 or 5 blocks away from my apartment, and I couldn't push myself out the door. I don't come to a lot of gigs because I can't make it out the door. I don't know if that'll change anytime soon. And sometimes I feel so broken. But I go into a group and I'm surrounded by people who have lost people they loved in the same way. And at least we're broken together. But when I'm out in the world with people, I just don't feel right. I don't know how to change that. Normally I would have ended by now. So we're like going into like the next part. See, I don't even want to do these techniques anymore. All right, we've all seen this one. Fuck. All right, this is for Michael.
Yeah!
You know how much Michael loves both symbols? And especially if they're gently bowed. And even Richard said, yeah, it's overdone. Everybody bows symbols now. But it's so beautiful. How is all this sound coming out of this little symbol? Oh, and this is a Topsy and Nakatani thing. All right, I got it. I did the gong orchestra, and I was the only one that got to do that technique. It's got a certain symbol that he did, and he was like, oh, you can do it. I'm like, I fucking do it all the time. Here we go. Michael! Feel it. This is going to change your mind about both symbols. And look at this symbol. It's kind of cool, right? That was good. I mean, not that I'm out of ideas, because we're improvisers, right? We don't run out of ideas. There's always something. What? Do I hear mumbles? That's for Kenny Millions. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. An evening with David Grollman. A night with David Grollman. A tribute to David Grollman. An evening with David Grollman. A night with David Grollman. A tribute. What else did you say, Michael?
Celebration?
A celebration. An uncompromising artist. I felt like I had died. It was nice to hear all those things. And I've had fights over this, but an artist? No. A hack? Maybe. A night with David Grollman. And my clothes are still on. I guess that is usually the finale, right, Richard?
True.
Where are we in time? I mean, I know I hate
What
to
is
ask. It started at what, 8:10?
40? You're at 40?
We're at 40 minutes?
That's pretty good.
Holy shit!
Woo!
Wow! Are you bored yet? A night with David Grollman. An evening with David Grollman. This is for you, Rabbi. So I told this story, I guess it was Aaron I told this story to this morning. I did a gig with Michael and Sean where I was wearing a strap-on. And it was at Panoply. And Michael started sucking on the strap-on. And somebody took a picture. And that picture ended up on Facebook. And I get a call from my mother. And my mother says, your uncle saw a picture of you on the internet and he wanted me to talk to you. I was like, okay. My mother said, she was dumbfounded because she's like, my son's 40 years old. What do you want me to tell him? Don't post pictures, don't have a dildo on and somebody's sucking it? Like, so fucking crazy. I mean, I do like the cup. You know, it started out maybe as a gimmick, but it's much more than that. I mean, it's become part of what I do, and one of the first gigs was at a queer trash. And there's a great picture that Michael took of me like this. But that didn't make it to the internet. My mother didn't see that one. The weird thing is, though, if there's a video of me doing this, it had to be removed from the internet because it was like a BDSM thing. It was against community guidelines. Constantly, I kept having to pull shit. I mean, it's not a great sound. So maybe musically that doesn't work. But this does, right? Like we got a little review, like a little mention, because David Grollman was hitting his jockstrap with a drum mallet as part of the duo percussion ensemble. So we're not a duo now, we are an ensemble. Maybe because of the cup, the third member? The magic cup. Well, this has been fun. I mean, for me it's been a blast to be able to stretch and 45 minutes, really?
Give or take.
You know, like when I think about this shit, I think about drugs and I think about sex. I mean, for me, this is all I've got. I'm not having sex, and I don't use drugs. I've been clean for like 30 years. And I do miss it. I have morphine in the house, just in case. My counselor was like, you need to get rid of this shit. It should not be in your apartment. And I'm like, it kind of comforts me, you know, even to know that, fuck, if I just want to end it, I've got it. I've got fentanyl, I've got morphine, so you know where to come to score. Come to a Tiny Slices show, I'll treat you. Speaking of which, we have a show next Sunday, 6 o'clock. Woo! I think this will be my last thought. Sex and drugs. I don't know about you, but fucking for 45 minutes, that's a long fucking time. You know, you want to fuck for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, but have it be a good 15 or 20 minutes. Like really fuck like an animal. You know? Right? I mean, 45 minutes, it's like, all right, you know, you gonna come? Am I gonna come? Like, I'm getting sore. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, fuck it. And drugs, man, that's why I had to stop. I could not get high enough. Every time I would use a drug, I want to get to another drug to get even higher and higher. And I couldn't stop. until I was a fucking mess. And that's also not really a good time. So, I mean, that's why, you know, when I see people play for like 45 minutes, I want to go up and hit them with the fucking mallet. Yeah. Like, you know, fuck me, but fuck me hard, and fuck me fast, and don't fuck around with this. I'm going to search for a sound. I'm like in my own practice room, but I'm in front of you. You're really going to dig this next technique. Whoa! Watch this. And usually I'm fucking bored. I mean, after 10 or 15 minutes, my brain is shut off. I mean, I look around and people are, you know, they're looking at their fucking phones. They're probably waiting for the motherfucker to stop. And this person has, like, I don't know, another 30 techniques that they learned at NEC to, like, perform for us. And I don't know. I mean, the best sets are where somebody just fucking stops after fucking you and getting you high just to that beautiful point and then says goodnight.
Preach.
Right? I mean, then you're left feeling really fucking good. And you want to go and see him again. But these motherfuckers that go on for like 45 minutes, you are going to avoid them like plague. Like, fuck it. I mean, I don't know about, I mean, there is bad sex. I mean, if you have an orgasm, usually it's pretty good. Like, even if it's 45 minutes, it's still pretty good, but it's not the same as when you just really fuck. Well, thank you so much to Michael. Thanks, that was really nice.
David Grollman!